Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory, the Old World Battle Report. In today's episode, we find the mercenary company Vossenberg's Vagabonds taking on the High Elf realms once again. It will be crossbow versus longbow. It will be veteran sellsword versus white lion. And joining me today is my ever elven and aloof partner in crime, Prince Simon!
Oh, Prince is in this army.
Noble Simon! He's so noble. His noble visage. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Have you recovered? Because you're having to play me 2 weeks in a row rather than every other week.
I've got to spend all day Sunday with you as well. Yeah, no, it's going to be hard work, this.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to take best painted off me. So speaking of the tournament, this is our second and final episode in the I guess it's our second battle report, but our third episode of Road to the Tournament, isn't it? Because we've had the Saltcast as well.
Yeah.
But it's our second battle report, third episode of the Road to Tournament. Very loose mini-series that we are doing. And this is going to be our second practice game, for getting me ready with Renegade crowns for the tournament, which is a new army, so getting a couple of practice games in is always important, and getting Simon ready for his first ever Old World event. He's nervous, he's excited, he's nerve-sighted.
Honestly.
But you've
been on the E numbers again.
I know.
Too many Harry.
That's my secret, Captain. I never went off them. I started at 5 and never went off. But it should be a good game today because I brought a similar but tweaked list, and you brought a very different list, multiple new units. So you're really stretching things out, trying to find out what works, what doesn't, all that kind of good stuff.
Yes.
And so we'll obviously go over some of the key and important changes in the list overview, which we'll get to in just a moment. But I think it should be an exciting game, but also a sad game for your no longer Swordmaster Simon.
No. Yeah. Maybe only for one.
Just for one?
Yeah.
Just for one. Well, and now everyone is angrily typing down in the comments that you have betrayed the Swordmaster brethren. Let us go into the army list overview. And here we have 2,000 points of Renegade crowns. 2,000 points on the nose, Simon.
You know what? So am I.
So no one has to concede early because they didn't bring the correct amount of points. Excellent.
Never been done.
It's never been done. So I have mixed up my Renegade Crowns army a little bit today because even though I was really happy with the list I had last time, I want to be practicing things before the tournament so I can really decide on whether I like what I like or whether I need to be taking into account new things. So I've taken a similar list to last time, but I have made a key difference. I have dropped the cavalry because they're expensive, man. They're like 266 points for 7 models.
Yeah. I thought they did really well last time.
I know, but I wanted to add in just a pinch more shooting, and there was one thing in particular I wanted to try, which was the heavy crossbowmen, which is what we've got a unit of today. So going through, for those of you that didn't watch my last battle report, you'll have no idea what was in my last list, so we'll go through it in detail.
I can't ruin it now.
But for those of you who did know, you'll see where the key difference is. So starting off, we of course have, which in this case is basically the entire army, the Infantry Corps. So every day in the Corps, it's like a day on the farm. Every meal a banquet, every paycheck a fortune, every formation a parade. I love the Corps. So I am running more infantry today. A lot more infantry. Simon, I'm outnumbering you even more.
No, I don't think you are.
I got 108 infantry.
I mean, you are outnumbering me, but I don't think it's as much as you were last time.
Okay. So you, the dying race of Ulthman, have decided to put a spear into every elf's hand and shove them into the front lines. We'll get to your list in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. But in my list today, it's me first, Simon.
Right, yeah.
In my list, I have gone for the brick of 30 veteran sellsword infantry with halberds, with heavy infantry phalanx, with full command, and they are also led by my prince, who has got full plate armor, and he has also got the Sword of Battle. He is going to be my general today. Last time he wasn't my general, but today he's going to be my general. I really liked how this unit performed last time. It was very tough, very killy, held its own, and I'm hoping they'll be able to do the same again this time. Next, we have got my unit of Veteran Sellsword Infantry, and these are my pseudo great swords, and they have got great weapons and full plate armor and full command, and they are led by a prince, and this prince has got full plate armor and the duelist's blade, so he's getting some extra attacks. So I've gone for more attacks on my guys. And then these guys didn't really get to show off what they could do last time, but I'm hoping that they'll have a better opportunity this time to get stuck in. It is important to note that on both princes, I have gone for the Telian Stoicism, so they will be making their units stubborn, it's so good having easy access to stubborn. I'm absolutely leaning into that every single time. Now we'll go to the new unit. The new unit, these are the quote-unquote heavy crossbowmen. So these are regular sellsword infantry, but I've given them heavy armor and shields. So when they're being shot at, they'll have a 4-up save, and when they are when they're in combat, they're going to have a 3-up save, which is pretty tasty. The idea, I actually really like these, and there is a bit of a mad idea where I basically make an entire army out of what I'd call heavy handgunners and heavy crossbowmen, because you can just essentially get all the shooting that you want and then just go into turtle formation and be quite durable. I think there's a play style of basically taking like 4 bricks of these guys but putting a really choppy character in each one, so that when the enemy closes the distance, you actually you can tank the wounds on your infantry and your characters can go chop him. But we'll see. We'll see. So these guys are going to be shooting and hopefully tanking. And then we've got another unit of sellsword infantry. These are not veteran, but they have got thrusting spears and shields. And so they are going to have a 4+ save as well. And they have got full command, and they are led by my BSB, who's got the Sword of Might, full plate armor, shield, and talisman of protection. He is a renegade captain. So we've got 2 units of 29 infantry led by a character going up to 30, 2 units of 24 infantry led by a character 2 units of 23 infantry led by a character going up to 24. I should say my outcast wizard is in here today. I just thought it'd be cool to have him leading a unit. And then we have got, last but not least, Boomtown, 2 renegade bombards, and a renegade organ gun. And I really liked these guys last time, and the idea is I'm going to once again be spreading them out so that they're not as easy they're not as easy fodder for war machine hunters. There we go. In fact, they may not even go on the hill, Simon.
Oh,
it's never been done.
I know.
It's never been done.
You're going to be a bit upset here having all this stuff you want to stick on a hill and blow me off the table and only having one hill.
I know. I wish there was some detachment or some faction which let you like wood elves get to bring a wood.
Yeah.
I want to be the hillman that can bring a hill. There you are. But yeah, loads of infantry today. No cavalry, but I do think the strength of Renegade Crowns is their infantry corps, and so I'm leaning into that. But there is a real chance that I will get to the end of this game and think to myself, you know what? I could have done with some fast movers and some cavalry. So we'll see what happens. But with all of that said, let's go over to the High Elf realm. And here we have 2,000 points
honestly, no.
of the dying race of Ulthuan.
They're not dying, they're not Eldar.
They're not doing so hot.
Well, they're still around, like, you know.
They're still around, but actually, this is Old World, so you're probably fine.
Yeah,
it's in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah.
When Teclis comments on how there are less and less elves.
But we're not in fantasy.
I have seen the future, brother. In the future, we are the dying race of Ulthuan.
God, you really are like the thingy out of the IT crowd.
Moss.
Yeah, no, not Moss.
Roy. Oh, Richmond.
Richmond, yeah.
I heard a raven cry 3 times. Core. Okay, what's in your list?
Where do you want to start?
You always start with the character core.
Yeah, let's start.
The character core.
Let's start on there then. Let's go there.
He's going over it. All right, so what have we got?
We've got. I'm gonna have to try it because I keep dying on these hills, so I'm gonna have to swap hill. So I've got 28 Sea God.
Ooh.
With shields.
Okay.
Do you want me to come back to the characters written there?
Nah, you can do it now if you want.
So, yeah, they've got a noble with a full plate armour and shield and a sword of might.
Okay.
And I've also...
Quite cheap, yet choppy.
Yeah, and I've just got a cheeky little mage.
Level
mage,
1?
Level 1 with illusion magic.
So you've gone for a brick of the old Sea Guard.
Yes.
How interesting.
Yes. And then we've got a brick of 20 spearmen.
Only 20?
Yes.
You didn't like your 20s last time.
I know, but then I only had 2 20s.
Ah.
So I'm not relying on them to...
So what's that, a 30 and a 20?
Yes.
I mean, you could have gone 25 and 25.
I couldn't have done because 1 Sea Guard and 1 spearman.
I mean, you could have taken 5 models from here and added it to here.
Yeah, but
you're basically using the same models for both, right?
Well, no, because if you look at the front guy, it's a Sea Guard.
I mean, some are proper Sea Guard. I'm not sure about some of these ones at the back. I'm only... See, the funny thing is, I'm pissing Simon off on purpose because he said, it's okay for me to use Spearman as Sea Guard. And off camera, I was like, yeah, of course. And then I'm purposely vexing him right now on camera.
Get to fuck.
All right, so 30 Sea...
Mortar.
To be fair, 30 Sea Guard can be a little bit more of an offensive unit if they need be, and the 20 Spearmen can just happily sit on your home objective.
That's what the... Well...
Oh, there's not really a home objective this time,
yes,
to be fair, but in some of the games...
I need more core to play these.
You need more core?
I need more core.
Okay.
So I'm getting core in.
All right, fair.
I also have 10 archers.
Very good.
So, combat archers, we know how dangerous they are.
They're very good.
Yes, so 10 archers.
Yeah.
And then I've had to swap the hill I'm dying on.
Where are the swordmasters, Simon?
They're now white
These
lines.
are very strange swords.
Yeah, they're now white lines.
What happened?
I think my theory is, right, that you need to give swordmaster so many defensive buffs if you come up with anyone with any kind of shooting whatsoever, because they will die to incidental.
So let me make something abundantly clear here to the dear viewers. You got high elves because you love swordmasters.
Yes.
And now, because you're a meta-chasing, win-at-all-cost piece of shit,
No,
you have given up on your favourite unit in all of Warhammer the Old World.
No, my favourite unit in the whole of Warhammer the Old World is Dark Elf Executioners.
Ah, okay, so you've taken...
essentially Dark Elf. Swordmasters. Well, that's not the point.
Okay.
I'm trying something different.
You are just trying them out.
Yeah.
And it's important to try things differently so that you know what you actually like. Because you might end up just not liking the way the White Lions feel because they don't have that strikes first.
No, they don't, but they have got a couple of other little benefits.
Okay.
So, one of which is their open order.
Okay. So that they've got a bit more maneuverability.
Yes. And also, they've got quite a cool rule that...
So no close order. No strikes first. I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to try them.
Got to try them.
You got to try them.
But we've got a few tricks. Helene has been promoted to my general.
Yes.
She's now a level 3 Stormweaver.
Woohoo!
I have to make a bit of a trade-off. I have to make her a Stormweaver to get her leadership 9.
Okay.
So she could be my general.
Cool.
So she's a level 3 Stormweaver.
She's earned it.
She's earned it. She's been my best thing. Yeah. So she's in there. She's illusion, and she's got a power scroll, and also a lore familiar.
Nice.
So we can get to pick our things. We've also got a BSB in there who is full plate armor. He's taking the war banner. He's a Trajan hunter, so he's got creation, whatever it's pronounced. So
big axe.
Big axe.
So is that just 2 characters in there?
Just 2 characters in there.
So you've got 2 characters in there and 2 characters in there, which is what we discussed post last game, was maybe spread the love a little bit.
Yes.
So how much is that unit in total? It's probably not quite 800 points, right?
So 195, 136, what's that? 331. 331. It's still not far off. About 700 and odd points.
Well, you've spread the love a little bit. You've spread it out a bit. Okay. Still a pretty chunky death unit, but we'll see how it does, of course. And then what have we got over here? Some fast movers.
5 Dragon Princes.
The Still Helens have finally gone.
I'm going to give these a go.
Finally gone. These are full plate bastards, aren't they?
Full plate, hand weapon lances,
shields, barding. Yeah.
They've got the Drake Master in there. They've got a musician. There's no standard bearer.
Are they 1 attack each base, or are they 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
Yeah, so a lot more...
But I have to get them into combat, which I'm a bit worried about.
you might get shot from your saddle.
Yes, which is why.
Eventually, Simon is going to just take no cavalry. He's just
it's a shame with the high elves, to be honest, but there you go.
All right. And then your prince has been... He's not a prince anymore, he's a noble.
Prince, he's just a noble.
Yeah.
And he's just on a griffin, he's got full plate armour, he's got a shield, he's got talisman of protection, and sort of might... Now, but I'm now thinking about this because it's a monster, so I can't actually have... I don't need to pay for the shield, do I?
If you can't go higher than a 3-up save.
Yeah, which would give me a 3-up save. So
you can play around with that off camera.
Yeah. So anyway,
fine.
So
no lance today?
Yeah, he's got a lance.
Lance and sword of might.
Yes.
In case of ongoing combat.
Yes.
Makes sense.
That lesson last week.
Makes sense.
Sword of might, talisman of protection, so he's 3-up, 5-up.
Solid. And a lot less eggs in one basket.
262 points.
And he only really needs... if he just kills 2 war machines, he's quids in.
Or is he going to go for the war machines?
Or is he? He may not.
Who knows?
I mean, he may end up trying to do some flanky manoeuvres, hit my stoic units in the flank.
Yeah.
We'll see. Or maybe he'll get shot to shit.
Well, this is my concern. That again, it wasn't as bad as I feared it would be last week. Oh, but the other thing with going back to the white lion.
Oh yes.
They've got a white lion cloak, which gives them a 4-up against shooting.
Which is pretty nice.
So I'm hoping that they're going to be less.
So it's a 4-up rather than a 5-up, 6-up. It's just a straight 4-up.
Yeah.
Probably pretty useful again. You can't deflect the cannonballs, but pretty useful against the crossbows for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Okie croaky. Well, Simon, it's a very different list, and I like it. This is our second and final practice game for the road to the tournament, and so we'll see how it goes, and then. Let's go to the field of battle after deployment. So here we are, the field of battle after deployment. I have got a unit of veteran sellswords with great weapons, which look like they're going to have to hold off the whole bloody army. Elves, thousands of them, coming over the hill right there. And then we've also got a couple of phalanxes of infantry moving down the centre. And then a somewhat, for me, a well-defended flank with ranged firepower, but you have essentially gone for a refused flank.
Yes.
This time. It's not just the flanky sweep, it's one flank has been refused and one flank has been overloaded.
I think there's a lot of point me even...
Are you afraid of the crossbow men?
It's not that, but you've got the firepower, Plague of Rust.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was quite a good unit, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Plague of Rust.
I was toying with for Helene to switch to go for elementalism, and I'm still half thinking that was a mistake not to.
Well, I like it, and I think that if you had elementalism right now, it would pair very nicely with your Sea Guard because you'd be able to put -2 save on one of my units and other ramparts on one of yours.
Yes,
and that could make for quite a nice stopping everything situation.
That's what I would try with it, but I mean, anyway, yes, we'll see.
Maybe. Who knows? Lessons are already being learned.
Yes.
There we are. Now, you have gone for a very deep flanky sweep over here, and you've put your Dragon Princess leading the way, then your White Lions, and then Bird Boy. And the reason you've gone for the White Lions and all the fast-moving stuff over here is because obviously you can come around and start flanking and sweeping, but also because the White Lions, especially because they're open order, they've got the potential to do like a free 90-degree pivot at the end of their move.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. It's something you don't see a lot of people taking advantage of.
Yeah, when I was going through, I was just like, oh well, open. And I actually read open order properly and went.
Yeah. And then Spearmen just holding the natural, and these guys just holding the entire front. Because they're the Northern Sea Guard. They're your only full-time professional soldiers in your entire army.
Yes.
Because these are basically militia.
Yes.
These are militia.
Yeah.
These are just angry nobility.
Yes.
And these are a bunch of hippies in the trees chopping down.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's nobility. Yeah. So these are the only professionals in your entire force. My entire army is professional.
Yes.
Professional mercenaries. But now we'll quick talk about the board layout before we forget.
Yeah.
Firstly, the mission is drawn battle lines.
Yes.
With 3 objectives across the middle and a slightly diagonal deployment. But we've gone for the terrain, it's a bit different to normal. Now, the reason we've set the terrain up like this is because this is actually a pretty quintessential just play terrain layout, and that's where we will be playing at the tournament. They always seem to have on Drawn Battle Line a couple of buildings in the middle, and they seem to have these barricades and stuff. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this changes things, because normally we have a very open middle, and this time we've actually got quite a dense middle, and it's definitely already affected my deployment in terms of how much I can squeeze down there. So it'll be interesting to see how it all works out.
That's why I've gone for a mega flanky sweep.
Yeah, because this is a bit more open.
Yeah.
In a funny sort of way. I didn't. I just deployed in a big line.
Yes.
As is my way.
Yes.
As I want to do. But that's everything down, deployed, mission explained. Let's not mess around any further and let's find out who's going to go first. So we have the dice tray of destiny. Simon?
We're still not getting any freebies from these.
Have you asked?
No.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure they're probably not watching the videos.
Yes, exactly.
Every week they're getting like this little, like, you know.
We should just tape up the name.
Yeah.
Now, Simon, would you like to pick your weapon?
I'm going to go for that one.
I'm going to go for that one. Okay, as a guest in my own home, I shall roll first. I do have the +1 to this roll. I have a 5 in total. No?
2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. We're back, baby! Last week was a blip. We're back, baby. So, it is going to be Renegade Crowns turn 1, which you really wanted to go first this time, didn't you?
I wanted to go first last time as well, but still have me.
Yeah. Maybe, because you want to go first. Do you know what, Simon? I'm realising something here. Before we actually go any further, I do want to mention something quite important. I think that your high elf list always feels like it's missing something. And I think that the square-based comp were right. And I think if you had 400 extra points, you could take this list and just add 400 points of shooting into it, and it would be perfect. Because then you wouldn't feel like you're the one that has to go on the attack all the time. That would be quite a significant change, I think.
Sorry, run that by me again.
So I've just commented straight away that because get off your phone. Look at it. Do you ever told not to be on your phone at school? Oh, you probably didn't have phones at school, did you?
No.
Yeah. No, I'm only busting your balls. So I was saying how every time you run your list,
it always listening to you now.
Every time you run your list, it always feels like you've got one thing missing.
Yes.
And I think that really sort of proves the square-based comp, which if you had 400 more points, you've got all the infantry and fast movers you need in this army, but what you need is more shooting.
Yeah.
And so you could just spend 400 points on just getting like a whole bunch of bowmen, and suddenly your army wouldn't be so on the offensive all the time. It would actually be able to project force at range.
I've sat and tried to figure out, it's really difficult to get a lot of shooting in. I mean, I need to get some bolt throws, but a lot of shooting in and a
decent melee.
And I was saying this off camera, and it's probably me being a prat. I fully accept that. But you get these, your elite infantry is so squishy that you have to invest. Quite a lot in terms of saying I need to make sure these get some kind of combat ready unit into combat. So, that's the bricks just get very expensive. So maybe it's not actually having any elites. I don't know.
No elites?
Possibly.
You are quickly becoming a Imperial Guard player. And you're like, well, what if I just give everyone a spear and push them to the front lines?
I know, but then
you are the reason why in 300 years' time in Warhammer Fantasy, the Ulthuan are a dying race.
Literally, I've got, I want to learn this game. What's the most difficult army to try and make work? And I've gone with it, I think. Now, I'm probably wrong in that as well, and there's more difficult.
Well, I think after the tournament, we'll do 2,400 points for you, and whatever the square-based comp says for Empire. I mean, I think it's only 2,200 points for Orcs, so we'll do something like that.
Yeah, or we'll just get someone who knows what they're doing in charge of them.
Nah. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Okay, so with some opening thoughts, we will go into Renegade Crowns turn 1. Turn 1, movement and strategy phase for the Renegade Crowns has been completed. Marched over here, just trying to avoid getting completely flanked and swept, sort of turning on, as it were. And then we've gone for double phalanx down the mid. Now, I thought about sending another phalanx over here to support the flank, but I decided instead to send 2 down the middle. And the reason for that is I'm kind of hoping that if Simon is trying to come round here and break through here, I might be able to come round here. It'd be kind of interesting. I might be able to flank and sweep him myself. So we'll see how that goes. And then I marched these guys here because I want to be able to... They weren't really doing anything just where they were. And I've marched them forward. And the idea is I'll probably do another move next turn with a, sort of do a... Maybe even march again, but then be able to shoot down the flank into stuff, which could be quite useful. So that's my movement, and I've secured 2 objectives, which is fantastic. So now we go on to shooting. Now, I can't shoot with them because they march, but I can shoot with this. But Simon, you're going to get cover because I can see down the line, but you're very obscured. And then obviously my cannon can see you fine, and this cannon can see you fine. So what I'm going to do is fire my volley gun first. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's a good start.
Good lad.
Don't cough on my dice.
He's laughing.
Okay, so it's 6 shots, and I'm going to be hitting on 6s. It's going to be ranged, plus a misfire, plus cover. So I'm going to be hitting on 6 followed by 4s.
Right.
And I got 1 6.
Is that what the misfire does it?
-1, yeah. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP -1.
6 up.
Hey, there you go.
Well done, boys.
And then I'm going to take this cannon here. I'm going to fire it, and I'm going to pick 10 inches from the back of this unit.
Okay.
It's a misfire.
That's it.
This is not going well.
Gutted.
It just doesn't fire this. I think it actually does fire, but I take a bit of damage. It's not in that book. It's got its own special one. So on the bombard misfire table, if you roll a 6, that's boom, which means that it does fire, but it counts as going 2 inches forward, but it can't fire next turn. We then rolled the artillery dice off camera to see how far it would bounce, and I got a 6, which means from this corner here to sort of this corner here for the cannon, I will be able to hit 3 ranks with this cannonball. So let's see what happens. I don't wound 1, but I do wound 2, so that should be 2 dead elves, because it's AP -3 on that.
Yep.
All right, and then we've got my next cannon over here, which I think I'm going to do basically along the... I'm going to do 10 inches from the back here, but I need to measure 48-inch range just to make sure, because that is my maximum distance that I can do. So my 48-inch range gets me basically to the back of this guy's foot, not quite to the very back of his base. So I'm going to place that there, and then hopefully I can actually fling it over into the White Lions. No, it's another misfire. So I misfired on every gun this time. But it does it again. Okay. So that one's not firing next turn. So I'm at least hitting 1 elf. And then going 4 inches forward. So I suspect that's probably 1 elf and 1 white lion. Yeah, 1 and 1. So so it's... You've been messing with my gunpowder, Simon. So the spearman lives... And the white lion lives.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Right. It's going to be one of those games.
Well, to be fair, that's just balancing out all the lack of misfires from last there.
Yeah, okay. Oh, no. I rolled on 2s to wound.
Yeah.
I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 dice.
Yeah, that's Simon rolling.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Naughty dice. Naughty. All right, that is my first turn. Let's see what happens in High Elf turn 1. High Elf realm movement and strategy has been completed. Glittering Robe has been successfully placed on the White Lions and on the Sea Guard. My Fated Dispel not stopping either one of them. I only get a chance to stop one, of course. And then you've done for a big movement down here. The flanky sweep begins. So now let's go over to the shooting. And Simon, you are going for your Sea Guard. Now they've stayed still, but they are over long range. You're looking at 21 shots, hitting on 4s. Because normally 3s, over half range, 4s.
So what's the difference between these two?
They both have a fort save. There's no difference. These get more strength but fight in less ranks.
Right, okay.
So they're basically more attack.
Shoot these then.
Yeah.
So 3s?
3s, 4s even, because you're over half range. And now you're on 4s to wound. That looks like a really, really good roll. I am getting a dread feeling about this game, Simon, as you roll like 9 wounds of 21 shots hitting on 4s. It should have been 10 hits, 5 wounds. Right.
It's a Tim roll.
I don't even know if I get Tim rolls anymore, man. Jesus Christ. Right, let's have a look. Needing 4-ups. Now that's a Tim roll. Boom, baby. I only lose 3 guys.
I'll take that.
That does balance out a little bit.
I will take that.
Yeah. All right. What have we got next?
Just the archers.
Okay.
Which is going to be exactly the same, but armor bane 1.
If so, 6 is to wound, yes. So 4's to hit.
Yeah.
10 shots. Oh my God, Simon! Seriously, what the fuck, man? You've been putting these dice in the microwave since I last met you.
This is strange.
4's to wound. I mean, what the actual hell, man?
So 2 armor bane.
What can man do against such reckless hate? Right, dice gods. I'm gonna need some Johnny bullshit here.
4 4s and 2 5s.
So 2 5s. Nope. 4 4s. So I lose 3 guys? No, because that was an armor bane. Yeah, I lose 4 guys. This is actually insane. Like, this is actually insane that my guns all misfire and then you roll like a fiend. Okay, Warhammer the Old World. I'm getting the hint. You want me to put the cavalry back in the army?
Well, I think they did more damage there than my buddy Swordmaster did to them last term.
Yeah.
In the first game.
Yeah. That is mental. That is an insane amount of damage. But thank God that's your turn, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God. Okay. What can I do against? I feel like the orcs in the opening scene of Lord of the Rings. You know that you're scything down my ranks with bows. Let's see what we can do. My firepower is going to be greatly diminished, so let's see what happens going into Renegade Crowns turn 2. Turn 2, the mercenary advance in the center continues. I did think about faltering, but no, in the face of that kind of casualties, you have to actually do the opposite of what your instinct tells you, and you have to march into the teeth of the guns. You have to march into the volley fire, because if you go in piecemeal, all you are going to do is end up losing everybody. So we're going to just accept the brutal casualties and hope that Simon can't quite get the same volley off again. I also moved back 2 inches here with these guys just to try and make sure that I wasn't within an easy charge range of them or anything. So I'm not in charge range, so Simon won't be getting a charge turn 2. It might not be until turn 3 or turn 4 he gets his charge off, depending on what kind of maneuvering I can do. So we'll see if we can delay that for as long as possible. And we did do a regular move up here to try and start pouring fire into the flank of these Sea Guard. And I managed to get Plague of Rustov on them as well, on a perfect evocation, which is called Irresistible Force. So now we've got some shooting. Now you are Glittering Robe.
Yep.
So I've moved, I'm not in long range with these, so I've got 7 shots from that unit. I'm not in long range with 3 of them, but because of Cumbersome plus Glittering Robe, these will be 6s followed by 4s, and these ones will be 6s followed by 5s. So nothing there. 1 there, need a 5. No, nothing there. So now we have got Wind Blast. And I just don't get it off. Okay.
Try and dispel it.
Didn't even try and spell it. Moved my Hellblaster volley gun over here to prepare for the incoming storm. So that's my turn, man. Very, very quick turn 2. I've got to try and take 1 more volley from the Sea Guard, and then we'll see what happens. All right, let's go into High Elf Realms turn 2. High Elf Realms turn 2. Simon, you've created a Tetris piece-like cauldron for me to go into. So you have brought your Birdman down here. You've gone Billy Big Bollocks with him because the thinking is like, look, he's cheaper, he's a pressure unit, and either I have to basically try and kill him, which means I'm not going after these boys, or I have to kind of go after those guys to give these a chance. It's threat overwhelming.
Hopefully.
Threat overload. And then over here, you've turned on the spot with your spearmen, obviously with the idea of maybe charging into the flank at some point next turn, and you've stayed still with everybody else. So, but if you do charge in, you may not be in range of the objective anymore.
Yes.
So,
there is an alternative plan for that one.
Stay on the objective and hope the sea guard just lasts long enough.
Possibly.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you doing in your shooting phase? Oh, glittering robe. I stopped it, didn't I? Stopped it on that one, but you got off on that one.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what are you doing this?
Shoot the same unit.
Shoot the same unit. Okay. So,
3s and 4s.
well, just check everyone can see, because obviously you've got your 90-degree arc, so some of them might not be able to actually see this angle. If you need to do a twizzle, you can do, but of course that would cause you to take a -1 to hit modifier. Do you think that guy's probably okay?
No, maybe not.
It's one guy I think you're going to miss out on, frankly, because this guy's definitely going to be all right, isn't he? Yeah. No, because you can't see past this unit. So you'd miss out on 2 shots.
Yeah.
2 shots and
19. Well, yeah.
Literally 2 shots. So I'm guessing you'd rather just miss 2 shots and hit on 3s. Yeah.
Basically.
Hold, men! Hold! Let's see what happens.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what happens.
No, that's back to normal.
He's back. Well, I think it's still pretty good because you're hitting on 3s now.
It's not. That's much worse. That's back to normal. Lost over half.
Okay. Well, at least it balances out from last time. I was banging on it balancing out, honestly. 3.
Yeah. So
okay.
Shocking.
So Simon, you either roll big or roll low with these bows. Well, I've done my best to help you out, and I've lost 3 blokes.
Take that. It's probably about right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then same again.
Same again. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
So these will be 4s because I'm not within half range.
Not within half. They're pretty good.
That's a bit better.
Good volley. 4s again.
Yeah.
2. No armor baying this time. I saved both of those, which makes sense for me. Yeah, all balanced out in the end.
That's the end of my turn.
Oh, it's been a quick round 1 and 2. I think it's going to be so interesting, this game, because it's like, what can I break and where can I hold? And it's exactly the same for you. What can hold and what's going to break? Okay, let's go into turn number 3, Renegade Crowns. With a great battle cry, the mercenaries charge into the Lothern Sea Guard. It's professional on professional. That's what it is. Professional combat here. Move back 2 inches here, which will deny Simon a charge next turn. We've measured it every which way, but between the wheel that he'll have to do on this end, it will end up costing him just over 1 inch of movement. So I've avoided the white lions for 1 more turn. Not the dragon princes, though, although Simon does probably want to do a double charge to get me. And I have my guns now back in action, and they want to try and go after Birdman. So I've also moved over here, staying just within 6 inches of the objective, hoping to, at some point, try and swing round and start bringing fire to bear on the hill. But we'll see how we can manage that. So we're going for some shooting, Si. And first things first, I think we are going to have to go for the cannonball into the guy. So 10 inches from the back. It's an 8 that will hit. Are you a 2-inch base?
I don't know.
I'll roll to see what the bounce is, see if it makes it a moot point. It's a moot point, so there we go. So now to wound. I have got the wound. You are going to be, is it 3 up save normally?
Yeah.
6 up followed by 5 up. Nope. D3 plus 1 damage. Only 2. Ooh, okay. Next cannonball, same thing. It's a 2, followed by a 6. So that should hit you, because I do believe you are 2 inches wide there. So can I wound you? I do wound you. 6 followed by 5. No. All right. I need. Don't lean over and pick him up.
No, you always.
Don't lean over and pick him up. I need. He's got 4 wounds left, right?
Yeah.
Because is he a 5 wound character?
He's 5 wounds. He's got 3.
So I need to roll a 3 or higher. He's gone. He's gone. Birdman is gone. I think Simon is now like, I don't even want griffins in my list. I don't want any.
Well, it's just, I mean, it's anything against all these cannons is going to get mulched.
It's not even that many cannons. It's just
quite a lot of cannons.
It's the standard issue. 2 cannons, 1 organ gun. I almost bought 2 organ guns. I kind of wish I had at this point because I'm not doing. Well, actually, no, that's not true. To be fair, it's only because these guys aren't performing exactly how I would have wanted them to. Organ gun over here. I think I'm gonna go. I think either way, you're getting cover because of the my own unit here. I tell you what, I'm going to do a quick line of sight check. If I can avoid the white lions getting cover, I'll shoot them. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go for the spearmen. So I can actually see the white lions without them getting cover, but I'm going to go for the spearmen anyway because they are a scoring unit on that primary objective. So let's see what we roll. It's a 2, followed by a 6. 8 shots, long range plus cover will mean that I'll be hitting on 6s. Well, I only got 1 hit. It is a wound, and that will kill 1 because of AP -3. So a single spearman has been killed. Well done, volley gun. I'm really not... I like organ guns. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But I'm not sure they're... Yeah. More infantry, Simon. That's what I need. More infantry. So, by the way, these guys died on Simon's stand and shoot with his naval discipline, and then he redressed his ranks, of course, to go into 10 by 3. Speaking of which, I think we're there. So, I'm going to go straight into the combat. Now, do I issue a challenge? You got a noble in there?
Yes.
What's he got?
A sword of might.
No defensive. Heavy armor?
Yeah, it's full plate.
Full plate?
The heaviest I can get, so whatever that is. It is full plate armor, shield.
So I'm going to issue a challenge with my prince, who has the Sword of Battle, which will give him 4 attacks at strength 5, AP -1. So you can choose to accept with your unit sergeant if you like, or you can get into a noble duel with my guy.
You're going to kill me with that, to be fair.
My guy's a lord level character. Yours is a hero level character.
Or I can just refuse it and not attack with my sergeant.
That's true. You could do, but then my general will get hit to do all of the attacks on your unit, so you might as well accept it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, and that's the only challenge going on there. So
actually,
ooh, have you got an idea?
I'm going to refuse it.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was going to refuse it.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking I would refuse it with my mage.
You can refuse it with your mage, but then it's the same effect as just letting me chop on your unit.
Yeah.
Which is probably what you're trying to avoid, right?
Yeah.
So, my guy hitting against you, he's got 2 hits. And that should be 2 wounds. You should be on...
no save.
I think you're on a 5-up save, like armor plus shield.
Did you not get Plague of Rust off?
Oh, I did! No save! So yes, I've killed your... look at this. The absolute floozy. So I've killed a champion by 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So we'll remember 2 there. And then I've got the halberdiers here, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks because of the sergeant. So hitting on 4s. Now that's all hits. That's pretty good. Now halberds do get a bonus to charging, but I think it's bonus AP, and you've already got Plague of Rust, so I don't think it matters. So it's just going to be 3s to kill. I have dropped 2 of them, so 3 more elves will die. And then we've got my spear unit. I've got my BSB in there. He has got 2 attacks. He will hit with both. And he will wound with both. So that's 2 more dead. And then I've got 5 spearmen attacks. He's hitting on 4s. And they are wounding. They are killing because of Plague of Rust. They're killing on 4s. Oh, it's brutal, Simon. It's 4 more. It's brutal. Now, you still get to attack with everyone in your unit because you are spears. So you're fighting with... So it's like I've done no casualties to you apart from for combat resolution.
Right. So I'll start with the noble.
3 attacks with the Sword of Might, I believe.
Yeah, weapon skill 6, so 3s.
3s to hit, yeah. Oh, the heroes are doing stuff today.
Toughness, strength 4.
So he's strength 3 base.
No, strength 4 base.
Sword of Might.
Yeah.
So strength 5.
Yeah.
So 2s to wound. Sick. AP on Sword of Might. I think it's 1.
I do not know that.
I think it is. I think it is 1.
AP minus 1. Yes.
Cool. And you're doing it on the unit he's in combat, which will be this unit. Oh, is he in this? Is this?
It's this guy.
Okay, so it'll be 5 ups. Stop 2. I take 1.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 over hit. Now these will be hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
What's your weapon skill for?
So these are 4s, these are 3s.
Right, okay, yeah.
So you'll hit slightly better against these ones. Batting them away with our halberds. 1 wound, 4 up save. I do lose a guy. Okay.
And then I've got 9 again, and then I'll come back to the... Or plus some unit champion's dead, so 9.
Yes. These hit on 3s. So only dropping 1, that's pretty good. We're on 4s. Not too shabby. I'm seeing 5.
5.
Okay, 4 up save for heavy armor and shields. I've dropped 4 of them, which is pretty good by your standards. We've battered the crap out of each other there, haven't we? And then the mage probably 1 attack, I'm guessing, with a hand weapon.
It's going to be very exciting. 1 attack, yeah.
Weapon skill?
4.
So 3 to hit at least. She might get 1. Yeah, she does.
Well, that's better than
Okay, so let's work out this combat res, my man. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 casualties. How many casualties did you take? I think it's 11 as well.
10 plus the 2, 12.
I think it's 1 full rank, right, which is 10.
Yeah.
And then I got 1 extra from the overkill.
All right, 11.
So 11. So we're equal on kills.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it comes down to static combat res, which is I'm going to have 1, 2. I don't think I get to count all 3 banners. Oh no, I do. I only get to count close order once. Honestly, it works out either way. You either get to count close order twice, or you either get to count the mundane banners twice. But either way, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 points there, plus another 1, 2, 3 there. I don't think I get to count both rank bonuses. So I think it's going to be 7 versus plus a 7 plus outnumbering you. It's going to be 8. So I'm ahead by 8. Minus 1 for your rank. Minus 1 for your banner. So I think are you close order?
Yes.
Minus 1 for that. So I beat you by 5. Okay. So I don't think I double outnumber you because you've got 20.
Yeah.
And I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 39. Oh, she hadn't killed that one. So the reason that matters is because you don't flee, you just fall back in good order.
So that's 2 inches, yeah.
No, that's 2d6 and the highest. So you're going to go back 6. I need to decide whether I want to pursue you or if I want to do a combat reform. To take the charge of the spearman, because if I charge off after you, then what will happen is you'll probably get a rear charge on me, and that would be really bad. So what I think I'm going to do is actually I might do a combat reform. I might test to restrain on both units, but if I reform, they'll get in the way, so it won't help me either way. It's only 5 spearmen that'd be able to attack me in the rear, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be such a big deal. I'm gonna go after you. I'm going in. So this unit makes it on a 7. The other unit makes it. So push both of mine into yours. Yeah, you can't. When the advance has been declared, you have to keep going. Otherwise, otherwise there's a chance the enemy will get away from you. Yeah. So I'll actually only end up with one objective this turn, which is interesting. So 1-1 with you. But that is my turn 3. I'm happy with that. Killed bird guy. It's looking a bit risky over here, but I've got one more turn to try and survive the sword, the white lions, and then it's go time, I think. So let's see what happens going into High Elf Realms, turn 3. The sneaky elves have been sneaky. So you've set up your mega flank boss charge here.
Yes.
And then you have marched your spearmen. You didn't go for the rear charge.
No.
Like secure the primary, secure the dream.
Well, I'm not going to beat them.
I mean, when you charge, it's 5 spear attack, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't really have. I can't. I mean, I've done well. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I've got an answer to that.
Your Loth and Sea Guard just need to hold
Yeah.
for as long as possible, and they very well may do that now they've got glittering robe on them.
Yes, hopefully.
So archers off the hill here, they are unit strength of 10, so they can score that. Spearmen over here, they're obviously more than unit strength 10, so they can score that. And it's robe, it's a very rusty glittering robe that you've got off because you've still got Plague of Rust on you. All right, so Simon, no shooting this turn. Oh, you just one thing to mention. You just moved here, didn't you?
Yeah.
This allowed you to take advantage of open order, which got you that free pivot, and so now you are lined up. Now, Simon, there's one thing to be aware of. I can do something to mitigate your. There's nothing you can do about this, but I can do something to potentially mitigate your flank charge, which obviously I can go face on towards you. But either way. That would mean I'm going to be getting hit by 2 units. But if in my turn, obviously, it's just to be aware I can do that, and then both will hit me on the front. But I'm still getting hit by 2 units, so there you go. All right. So you do have one sneaky spell, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you moved, you didn't march, which means it's Column of Crystal time.
Oh, hang on a second.
What are you thinking?
I wonder if I can fit it in or not.
You can always adjust your movement. We know what your intention was. Yeah, we know what your intention was.
But it's 9 inches from the caster, which is there. I can't actually fit it
Pop
in.
it there. It blocks that. You remember, you're just trying to block sound assets with the organ gun.
Yeah, I'm just checking if it'll fit in.
I am absolutely okay. You have plenty of movement on these dragon princes to be able to do it, and you can fit it in anyway.
Fit it in there, yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay, can you do it?
So it's a 10. I'm +2, and I'm going to blow my power scroll.
Okay, so 3d6.
3d6.
That's what the power scroll does.
Oh, of course it does, yes. All right.
You've got a reroll! Oh, come on, Simon! I was like, come on! Here we go! Hey! Irresistible force.
Yes.
So I can't stop it.
Yeah.
Even with a perfect dispel, it's irresistible. So, whoa, he's back in the game, baby! And that's actually quite good because that could potentially limit my. I think I can still do that, but that's the most I can do potentially in my turn to limit the flank charge. All right, so move. That's all you shoot him.
Yeah.
Straight into melee.
Yeah.
Now I count as charging you this time, so I will get to fight first. I am going to challenge you with my prince once again. Are you going to accept it, or are you going to reject it with your mage?
I'll reject it with my mage.
Because you just don't want you don't care about your mage attacking, and you don't want your noble getting chopped up.
Well, I think I've got no say. I think I'm goosed here because I just don't have a save.
You just need to hold on. Now remember, I'm hitting you on 4s now, because I'm weapon skill 5 is your weapon skill 4, but glittering robe. So from 3s down to 4s.
Oh, it was your prince?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 hits. 2 kills, because of Plaguey Rust.
Yep.
Then we've got 5 hits from the halberds, 5 attacks from the halberds, hitting on 5s.
This is my
saving grace, hopefully. 2 hits. And 1 wound. I'm just going to put that 2 to one side because I'm not sure if I get extra strength or extra AP with the halberds when I charge.
Okay.
If it is, we'll check it off camera. And then 5 attacks from the... 2 attacks from the captain. Now, I think I'm going to have to check his weapon skill because he might be weapon skill 5, which means he hits on 4s.
Okay.
So we'll roll it, and we'll roll it and see if I get... So it makes a difference.
No, not whatsoever.
Yeah, there we go. He doesn't wound you. And then 5 attacks from the spearman. 1 hit. And that will kill 1. Because of Plaguey Rust. Okay, so we'll just check that off camera. So we did check it out, and the halberd gets an extra AP on the charge, not an extra strength. So I did not. That 2 meant nothing. So it's now time for Simon to attack back. Now his mage isn't going to get to attack, but his noble is first. So 3 attacks on the noble with the Sword of Might. You are hitting me on 3s. 1 hit. Seems the glittering robe is getting in his eyes as well. That is strength 4 base plus a sword.
5. So
that will be a wound. That'll be a 5-up save for me. Nope, so I will lose a man. Okay. You need to split the attacks into 2 units.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Plus the spear at the back.
That
is that including him? Yep. So hitting on against them is 4s because I'm still 4. Okay, they want it. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Yep.
I do fail it. Okay. This plate armor was clearly bought on the cheap. So now we've got the main attacks going into the spearman. You're hitting me on 3s here because you are better weapon skill than me. And you're wounding me on 4s. 1 more out the tray. So 1 more wound there. That was a little unlucky. But I've done my very best to fail every 4-up save. So there we are. Now, I think I've managed to jib you there. It's going to be... Let's work out if you're mega outnumbered. 1, 2... So that's 16 in that squad plus 20 in that squad. So that's 36. That's a flea anyway. Wait. Don't
2d6, is it?
That's a flea.
Yeah.
So now I have to say who I'm going to pursue you with and who I'm going to restrain with before I see how far you flee.
Right.
It's very important because you may only flee like a couple of inches, or you may flee a lot of inches. And if you flee a lot of inches, I might pursue you off the board.
Right.
That's why, and that takes me out of the game for a turn.
Enough.
So I am going to pursue you with the halberdiers, but not pursue you with the... I'm going to test restrain with the spearmen. So, spearmen do successfully restrain themselves. You are going off the board with that roll. How far do I pursue you? I'm going to be going 8 inches forward, which I suspect is going to be off the board. So we'll come back in a moment. The Sea Guard! See, the thing is, Simon, you're asking your men to work for honour, and I'm asking my men to work for pay. And it turns out that we're very materialistic beings, and so we'll I think I'm going to do a reform here, and then it's going to be a see where the halberdiers end up. So this is where we end up after the Lothern Sea Guard have fled off the board. These guys pursued them off the board, so I've just turned them around there so we know which where the entry point is going to be. And these guys successfully reformed. And I was wondering if I should go for the spearmen or for the archers, but I'm thinking I'm going to go into the archers, take them off, and then see if it opens up some opportunities around here. Ooh, maybe. Probably won't, because they'll probably all be dead by the time they swing around and get chopped up by the white lions. But we'll see what happens. So that is the end of Elf turn 3. We're going into Mercenary turn 4. Renegade Crowns, turn 4. Cannon has turned here so that it can potentially bounce a cannonball through the column of crystal, but I think it's impassable terrain, so I don't know if I can actually do that. Let us know down in chat. But what I'm probably going to do is go bang, bang, bang into here. I move my wizard out of the unit here, and she's going to wind blast here, and he's going to go put a handful of crossbow shots in there as well, while still staying within 6 inches of that objective to be able to score it. Charged against the archers here, and these guys, because they went off the board in Simon's turn, I believe I've got this correct, they've marched back on the board in my turn. They've marched 8 inches on. So it's a bit of a swirling battlefield. Like, I've broken through the side, through the front here. Simon's about to come through the flank here. So it's going to be, it's like a bit of a base trade going on in a funny sort of way. So let's go for some shooting. First thing we're going to do is fire the cannonball here into the... Actually, no, I'm going to fire this cannon first because it'll be going into the front. And this one will be going into the side, so whatever happens, it'll probably be getting more shots. So, first cannon, it's an 8 from the back. Bounce, 8. So, if we get our tape measure out here, if we go 10 from the back, 8 is going to make it land. It's going to get 2 ranks of guys. 2 dead elves. And then the next cannon is going to go 10 inches from the back there. 4 plus 6, so it will go perfect through. That'll be 5 elves. It'll be able to hit. And that'll be 4 dead elves. Panic test for the elves. They're fine. They'll take it. And I just, as crazy as it sounds, I only need to kill 2 more and then they can't score because they'll be below unit strength 10. Oh, well, that's a misfire. Will it be another one? No, 10 shots. But it will be over half range and with misfire, so it'll hit on 6s. A cluster. Very good there. Reminiscent of Simon's first volley of arrows. And that'll be 3 more dead. Okay. Brutal shooting here. Crossbows here. I'm just going to fire... well, to be fair, you're going to get heavy cover remove. And I'm only going to see with like 4 guys. So... 4 shots, needing 6s, followed by 6s. No.
Oh, is it 6 to 6?
Yeah, because it's going to be -4 at least to hit.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's not going to probably more. So wind blast on them. It will go off. Do you want to try and fated me?
Oh,
it's not gonna deny it. D3 plus 3. That's going to be 5 2s. But you do get a save against this, because I'm only AP1, so 5 6-ups. No. Brutal! Those spearmen disappearing. Absolutely disappearing, man. That's crazy. I've had rubbish shooting for to be fair, I can't complain. I had a very bad turn 1.
So you had one ropey turn.
Yes, absolutely. One ropey turn and then it
went. How good your shooting normally is that you think you've had bad shooting this game.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's the wind blast over there. Straight into combat, mate, and then I think we're on to your turn. So the offensive spearman force. Is there a sergeant in your elf unit?
No, they're just podcast.
Okay, so my captain will get 1 hit. Kills 1. Other spearman. The offensive. They tell you what, these offensive spearman bricks are like what? They shouldn't work. 2 hits. 1 more dead. So 2 elves dead. That will stop you from getting to fight me back. So it's just going to be a leadership test for you, mate. And there's... you give ground. So you go there. And then I go there. There we are. But annoyingly for you, you're now below scoring strength. And I am scoring strength, so I will capture that objective. So I'll take that one off you. All right, that was a pretty brutal turn from the Renegade Crowns, fast and furious, but I think it's time for the elite of Ulthuan. Brothers, we must charge. Turn 4 for the sons and daughters of Ulthuan. Simon, I realised why these guys didn't break last turn. They're the ninja archers. They always survive.
They are, in fact, the only good core unit. The unit of 10, that's it.
How many can you get for 500 points?
I think just 10, because there's no point getting any. Because if I go above it, they'll turn crap.
Just multiple units of 10.
Just 10, that's it.
I do think a line of elven archers firing volleys in is kind of cool. That's how I'd play them. Even if I lost every game, I'd play it like that. Now, you over here did your charge, and you charged with the White Lions first, because you didn't want to charge with the Dragon Princes because they would take up a wide frontage and then maybe limit the amount of white lines that would be able to get into combat. But in there, and then these guys have got such long movement that they can just easily, everyone gets to fight on the front rank. So there we go. So Simon, you did get Glittering Robe off.
Yep.
And I didn't manage to stop you.
Yep.
And, actually I haven't rolled yet. I didn't roll. We checked to see if you got it off because you got a 6.
Yeah.
I need a 6.
Yes.
I did not get it. So glittering robe is off here. And no shooting to speak of. So any other magic?
No, there is, but when we get to the mages, go.
Is Spectral Doppelganger in effect once more?
Yes.
There we go. Helene's spiritual guide. There we go. All right, so where do you want to start your combat then, mate? You've got a choice.
I'm going to start with the Dragon Princess. Well, I have to, because the Dragon Prince is the highest initiative.
Very good. So off you... we never actually tested to see if they're impetuous.
Didn't need to, they were charging it.
No, but shall we just see if they're feeling it? They're disciplined.
Yes.
They're not losing control. Okay, we did that. Don't worry, we did do the impetuous last time as well, guys. We just did it off camera, and Simon rolled a 9 that time as well. They're right on the edge of just going and just like and losing themselves. Yeah.
God, these have got so many
Rules.
Yes. Right. Anyway, I've got 2 attacks each plus 3 on the what do you call it? Weapon skill 5. So hitting you on
Threes.
Uh,
Not bad. Pretty reasonable amount.
yeah.
2s to wound.
Yes, because your lances.
Yep.
AP. Yeah.
AP2 but with armor bane, I think, on the lance, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that 6 will just kill me.
Yeah.
Those 3 ones won't kill me. And then I will get 3 6-up saves. So I will lose 3 in total.
Terrible.
Horses.
Don't
forget.
Just go before. Yeah, they will do.
It doesn't massively matter. Now, do you have like weird elven horses with high weapon skill?
Weapon skill 3.
Okay, so hit it on 4s. Come on, horses, kick one in the head.
What?
Here we go. No, you did. Kicked him in the head. Okay.
You didn't decide if you wanted to issue a challenge.
Oh, yes, we said it off camera. I will challenge and you're going to accept the white line.
Yes.
There you go. Can you issue challenge with the white lines or just accept?
No,
So you issue... No, okay, you issue with a white line and I'll accept with my unit champion.
okay.
If you're okay with doing it that way.
All right, if that's what you want to do.
Or I'll issue one with my unit champion and you can accept with the white line, whatever you
Fair enough.
prefer. Well, we're showing off the white lion rule. It's the whole thing with this bit, okay?
Right, so I've got my noble first.
Do you want to do the challenge for epicness?
Okay. I have 2 attacks.
Okay, off you go. Are you a higher weapon skill than me? I believe you are.
Yes.
That's 1 hit. It's a 2 to wound. I do not get a save because it's AP3 on these axes, isn't it?
It is.
Crazy, man. Okay, so my unit champion has gone down.
Actually, noble should have gone first. She's got fights first.
That's fine. It was more the challenge, the epic.
No, he should have gone before the...
You're still fine.
Yeah, so 3 attacks. He's going to be hitting on 3 still.
Probably, yeah.
2 more.
Strength. What's he got? Big axe?
Strength plus the strength 4 anyway, and the great blade is strength plus 2.
Cool, and then AP3, so
AP3, yeah.
2 more down.
Then I've got how many? So 7 wide, 2 of hits. That's 5. So that's 10 more attacks.
Yes, mage.
Yeah, I'll come back to. Let's do these while I've got these in my.
Because you got furious charge, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm in danger.
Plus the unit champion.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're all right.
It's a Simon's Simoning. He's Simoning. I take this into account in my tactical plans.
Yeah, you probably should do. There you go.
4 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then, so I'm now going to try and cast Spectral Doppelganger.
Oh, God.
Doesn't go off.
Oh,
but
fine.
I can reroll.
Whoa.
I've got a great blade though, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay. Oh, is it just a hand weapon?
Yeah, can't get it off. Actually, no. And then it is just her normal attacks. 2 attacks. There you go.
Helene's she's got too much on her mind. With being the general, she's got too much on her mind. That's what it is. So I will get to fight you back with... So I get to fight you back with the back rank, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
Yeah.
I think it'll be that much, won't it? Because I get to fight in 2 ranks. So I would get to fight with everyone. I've lost 1, 2, 3... I've lost 8, which would be the front rank -1
Yeah.
because of the character. And then I've lost another 3.
Oh, but they're already off the thing.
I think I get to fight you with 2 guys.
4 guys, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4. This is this is riveting. We just can't add things up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 have died, and I've got 3 ranks of 8.
Yeah.
So I get to fight with 16. -11 is 5.
Yeah.
Minus the character is 4.
Yes.
4 guys get to attack.
And you still got your character to attack.
Yeah. 4 guys hitting on. Did you glittery robe?
Yes. 5.
Right, I'm going to put 1 guy into the white line. I probably can't because it's the guys in second rank, isn't it? So it's just 5s to hit. 1. Huh! No. Roll a 1 to wound. These are so shit to see on camera. I think I need to get the blue ones.
I need some nice ones like that.
Yeah. And then I need the general. So he'll hit you on 4s, but glittering robe, so 5s. I'm pretty certain I'm not weapon skill 6. So I roll it and see if it makes a difference. Could you... it won't be on the old world builder. It's not inputted yet. I'll have to find it, don't worry. It'll be 2 wounds. Do your set. See if this 1 wounds. It would. So do 2 saves first. And then do 1 more save and see if you pass it. Yeah, so it's absolutely moot point. Because that was the 1 extra one, so you lose 2 guys. So I'm stubborn with the Telian stoicism. So I am going to fall back in good order. Presuming you want to pursue.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to fall back and then automatically rally. And then I think when I automatically rally, I can actually... I'm just going to have a look to see if I can go a bit wider on my rally. That's the difference between like a give ground and fall back in good order. But we'll look at that off camera. I'll just see how far I'm going for now. You pursuing me both?
Yeah.
So I'm going 5. Your white lions, 2d6, add together. You do get to me. And your dragon princes?
Do they get Swift Stride or anything on this?
You do, but you probably don't need it. You've got me.
Yeah.
So I'm going back at least 5 inches. I might just end up being a little bit wider.
Okay.
So we'll do that off camera because we know that's going to happen. We'll do this combat first, and that wraps the whole turn up. And then we can come back at the beginning of my turn 5 with the proper game state. So you probably fight first with higher initiative, right? Because you're an elf. You have hit me once. I'm presuming you're weapon skill 4.
I don't know because they're only archers.
I'm presuming.
I presume because I've got the elven archers. Yeah, weapon skill 4.
See, these are the best unit in the game, man. It's a wound. He's going to kill one. He did. And he now doesn't get to fight. But I do get to, because I didn't charge, because it's give ground, everyone does get to fight. So, Captain, well, he's messed it up. And then it'll be 15 attacks because of 1 dead. No. It'll be 14 attacks.
14.
Yeah. 4, 8, 12, 14. Now, I can't physically lose this because of stack of combat res, but I would quite like to convincingly win it. No, a Simon roll, to be sure. You've lost 2. How are these guys absolutely dominating Lothern Seaguard on a frontal charge, but on the side of archers, they're like, yeah, we just can't hit anything. God damn it. Okay, so you have lost. It's probably still a flea. And the reason is because I'm just going to double outnumber you. I got +1 kill over you.
Yeah.
Flank charge.
Yeah, banner.
Banner, yeah. You're going 7. I will, of course, pursue. And I will catch you. So take your unit off the board and push me forward 7 inches. Oh, did you want to do anything with those spearmen, by the way? Or are you just leaving them?
Oh, they're just going to get blatted anyway, aren't they? So there's not a lot of point of worrying about them.
Fair. Okay, so we'll obviously sort all this out. We know that I went back 5 inches. I might be a little wider as part of my... fall back in good order, which is technically a flee followed by an auto rally. If that is the case, then I should be able to go a little wider and give myself a chance to maybe try and get a few extra attacks in. But I've played my stubborn card once. I can't do it again. So let's see what happens going into... was that my 4?
My 4.
Your 4 because you charged, wasn't it?
Yep.
So going into my 5. Turn 5, Renegade Crowns. We have reformed here to hold the objective. We have marched up here. We have brought our mage forward because these guys got wind blasted back a couple of inches, and so therefore I need to move forward a little bit to be able to be in range. And I've actually stayed still with my guns, simply because I think that no matter what happens, these guys are probably going to break this turn. Simon's going to overrun into this cannon with his horses, and he's probably going to break through over here, and then in his turn 5 charge this gun, and then really, I don't think I can get these guys out of dodge, frankly. And what I want to do is make sure that if these guys are going to die, they can get some decent points back from killing those spearmen. Because how much is that spearman unit? About 200. Maybe 180?
180, yeah, about 210 with the...
So if I can kill them, then even losing these is not the end of the world. Yeah. So let's go for shooting. Oh, by the way, I couldn't do my redress. I checked. So let's go for shooting.
I checked.
We had a race. Simon used ChatGPT and I used the rulebook, and he got to it a second before I did. But yeah, there we go. But now I know what page it's on. I'll be quicker than the machine next time.
Well, you won't, because we'll know it. Why? Because we'll know it.
That's true.
Honestly.
There was only one chance for victory and I squandered it.
We'll know it.
Volley gun.
Yeah, just kill them, shall we?
4 plus 4 is 8. Now, I didn't get a misfire for the first time, so am I in 15? No, you don't reckon? You're eyeballing it? Okay. Well, I got a hit.
I mean, I'll double check, but I mean that's very optimistic.
No, okay. I'm
only toughness 3.
Yes, and I did get Plague of Rust to get off against you, didn't I? Yeah. So you...
I didn't try to dispel it.
You did. You used your fated, and you didn't manage, didn't you?
No, I failed anyway.
You failed anyway, fair enough. There we go. I might be getting 2 turns mixed up, to be fair. So that's 1 down, and then I need to wind blast you, which will go off, and we'll do 4 hits, wounding on 5s, wounding on 2s even, 3 wounds at, because of Plague of Rust you are dead. So that's good there. I can't do any more shooting, unfortunately. So that is going to be straight on to, frankly, the dreaded combat. And Simon, you are going to be going first, and it's basically rinse and repeat from last time. I am going to, at the very least, you're going to challenge me? Might as well.
Yes.
I'll accept with my lord.
Okay.
Because at least he might kill something. So, I think we fight at the same time. Because you'll be initiative 4, because you'll strike last but the charge.
Yeah.
And I'm initiative 4 base.
But then I'm Elven Reflexes, so I'm +1.
I think that's when you get charged.
Oh, that's just...
Do you want to roll it? Just roll it, honestly.
It's not going to make any difference. I'm not killing you, am I?
No. 1 hit. 1 wound. I think I cheaped out, so I think that actually wounds him. So 5 attacks back. Are you glittery?
Yes.
Okay, 2 hits. I think you do get a save.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's only the Sword of Battle. The Duelist Blades, he's dead anyway. That'll be 2 on the cook. It's got at least 1 AP and you're a 5-up save, aren't you? Yeah. So 2 combat res.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, off you go. Right, Dragon Prince is first, maybe?
No, it's my Noble first.
Noble first.
And I'm off the page now. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Noble is first because he is fights first.
Cool.
Which then does out his strikes last. So actually, no, it's not. It is. I was right last time. It is the Dragon Princes. Let's hope these boys can do something a bit better because they were a bit shit last time.
A cavalry, as long as it's just doing something, is fine. I find it's only 5 models at the end of the day, I suppose. But I bet they're expensive, though, aren't they?
8 points. They're more
Oh, that's spenny.
They are more than 8
Silverhelms.
Silverhelms.
Bring the Silverhelms back. No, Simon, don't do it. Don't be tempted.
There you go.
So the 6 is auto kill.
Yeah.
And then 6 more.
Yeah.
Hey, that full plate was all right. Lose 4. Actually, just on a blind hope, I'll take from that side.
The horses.
Oh, sorry. Let me depopulate the dice tracer. There you go.
Just 1.
There's a 4 though, isn't it? Oh, is that the 1?
Yeah.
That is the 1. Okay, fair. Here's a wound. Can he do it? Nah, denied the horse this time.
The prince. The noble. 2s.
Yeah. That's 2 dead, isn't it? Because of these. I tell you what, the AP3 on the axis makes a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But then you've not had a thingy off on them, have you?
Earthen ramparts, true.
So that's going to be Prince Bondad. So that's 5 minus the mage is 4.
Do you want us to bet to doppelganger me?
Yes, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
So it's 5.
Okay.
But then I get... Oh!
No, you have to do spectral doppelganger first, mate. Because it's initiative order. You have to do spectral doppelganger first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Miscast. It wasn't going to go on to... You won't die from it. So off you go. You can't re-roll that because...
yeah. So what is it?
2d6. Okay, your spell goes off.
Yeah.
But you can't do any more magic.
What for the rest of the game?
Just for this turn.
All right, fair enough.
So you're fine.
2d6 also hits.
Helene had it under control, man. She had it under control. She knew what she was doing. It's all good.
4s.
I believe so. Yeah. Oh wait, aren't they automatic hits?
Yeah.
But these are just wounds.
Yeah, so 5.
Right.
No AP. That's a pity she's not got the Creation Great Blade at that point.
Could you not get one?
I can't do it with the Stormweaver. She has to be a mage because I have to take the Elven.
2.
2.
Actually, this guy's technically just a regular guy, and I have to keep the command models alive.
And the normal ones. 2 hits.
Oh, she's going to do it. No.
Wounds. And then I've got...
All the white lions.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3.
I think it's 10, isn't it? I think
No,
we
so
did.
the 7 in the front rank, 3 have gone, is 4. So that's 8 plus 1 is 9.
Are you sure 3 have gone? I think it's just the noble and the mage, isn't it?
And also a challenge.
That was on a basic one. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right.
So you might have to do it off.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But then you've got your unit champion.
So it's 9.
4 times 2 plus 1. Yeah, there you go. You're right. That's maths.
Oh, here we go.
You are. I don't think it's going to matter, but you are trying to give me something.
4.
So there'll be those 2 dead that can't affect the guy in the challenge, but now my guy in the challenge has to roll a double 1.
Right.
Nope. Big no. So he's going to flee. But where was that before? So he's going to go 2 inches back. And then I presume you're going to catch him. And
yeah.
So all you need to do is go forward 2 inches.
Right. On both of them.
I think so, because there was still yes, you can choose to test to restrain with the Dragon Princess if you like.
No.
Cool.
Why would I do that?
So just 2 inches forward, basically. I think you're going to, because I would have fled sort of that way, so you're basically going to line up like that. And then these guys are going to go like that. As long as you're roughly happy with that.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. Okay, so that is the end of my turn 5. I do have a suspicion that we know how your turn 5 and turn 6 are going to go.
Yeah.
You're going to kill that cannon.
Yeah.
Try and kill that volley gun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hide that cannon.
Yeah.
So we'll see what... I think that's what's going to happen. So we can probably just work that out off camera, to be honest. And if anything majorly different comes up, because I'm not going to be able to. I mean, I just want to take the objective. To be fair, you could swing around there.
That's what I was.
So it might still be on.
Yeah.
It might still be on. Okay. And let's not call it to the fat lady sings, as they say. So Simon, it's your turn 5. Here we are, High Elf, turn 5. charge the Dragon Princes here, march and wheel of the Mega Death Ball of the White Lions. And Simon, I noticed I made a little bit of a mistake here because he was able to charge the flank of the cannon, and he'll probably get an overrun into the Hellblaster, which will get him an extra 125 points, which would be pretty cool. And obviously now, by marching this way, you're going to deny me primary points as well.
I'm not core.
No, but if I come near you, I'll die.
Hopefully.
So I'm probably not going to come near you, to be honest. So you've just denied me essentially 60 points there.
Yeah.
Which is pretty legit.
Yeah.
So shall we do this combat here?
2s, 3s.
What's your weapon skill?
5.
Still 3s.
Well, we're off again.
He's trying. Oh Lord, he's trying.
I'm trying.
He's trying.
2s.
2s to kill.
There you go.
You still manage it. So cannon down. Now, what you need to do is roll 2d6 for your overrun.
Yeah.
And you want to roll high.
Okay, Swift Stride or anything?
Probably. Roll the Swift Stride. Right. So you're going to get, without Swift Stride 5, with Swift Stride 10. So you're out either way. But that's fine. You just get it on your turn 6.
Okay. Yeah.
So it makes a little difference.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure. There we go.
Your turn?
Well, I'm going to hide the cannon.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get charged. And I am going to go back 2 inches with my halberdiers. Because I can't. There's no point in going into them. I will attempt to do. Have you got magic missiles in here? No. So I'll move you 4 inches forward. And I'm going to. I can't really do anything to them. Actually, I might get them because I'm not in combat, am I? Ooh, 1 minute. I might not hide my cannon. Actually. Because you'll charge, kill that, overrun that way. But that's your turn 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can only get 1.
Yeah.
So I might as well see if I can stop that.
Yeah.
By blasting. Okay. I'd be comfortably. So it's going to be a grape shot and volley.
Right. So you're probably going to kill them.
We'll see. We will see. Okay. Come on, organ gun. It's time to shine, baby. It's time to shine. Fuck.
Yeah, you've not.
Okay. If it got the double, the thing is, if it had got the double misfire, it could blow up, and then you could have charged that one, and that could have completely swung the game. As it is, I'm going to get 8 shots, hitting on 5s, and
Out the tray there.
1 out the tray. No, wounding on 2s. So 1 at AP 3.
Yeah.
3 at AP 1.
So 3, 4 ups.
3 ups, man. You're on your full plate. So you lose 2. You lose 3. You want to? Yes. I don't think you can do anything about the grape shot situation. No. So now I need to grape shot you. But if I misfire here,
I've got to take a leadership test.
they're okay. There's got a 9 every time. There's the BSB next to them. So one way or another, they'll be fine. 4 auto hits, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at AP2, 3 4-ups. I've got him, Si! I managed to get him. It was close. But that's my turn 6.
Yeah, I mean, that's it now.
And your turn 6 is nothing. Okay. Very, very, very well played, sir. I think that might be a little bit of a drubbing for the high elves, but we'll work out the exact points. I'll be back in a moment. So here we are at the end of turn 6 and the end of the game, and It has been a resounding victory for the Renegade Crowns. Just over 2,000 points, taking into account scenario points, banners, and all that kind of stuff for the Renegade Crowns. And about 740, I think 741 points. Don't want to jib you a point, Simon, for the High Elf Realms. That's, I think, the biggest blowout that we've had on the channel in a while. And so, Simon, very good game.
Well played.
In the face of overwhelming firepower, which it doesn't seem, when you're using it, it doesn't seem like a lot of guns, but on the receiving end, it's withering fire. It is tough. Yeah.
It's difficult. It's difficult when you haven't got an answer to it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more in the Saltcast, but obviously we'll go into our sort of final, few summary final thoughts here. I think we both come to the conclusion that High Elves don't quite get what they need at 2,000 points. They just don't. Now, if you had like multiple bolt throwers and you were able to bolt throw over to me, because remember, if I don't get a perfect hit on you, my cannonball doesn't work. Or if you're on a hill, so we can have, that's one way of doing it. If you just had if you had 400 points, you can have some fast cavalry with bows that could maybe come around here. You can have a character on a steed with magic missiles, but you can't quite get that and then get the necessary infantry corps at the same time.
I don't even think bolt throws do it.
How many can you get? Like 4?
Well, say you had 3, yeah, but then 4s, you're then up to 400 points of bolt throws.
Are they 100 points each?
The
Nearest damn it. Yeah.
And because you need 3 to kill one.
Realistically,
and
yeah.
You're only hitting on 3s.
Or 4s at range.
So
you take 4.
And I might kill 1 cannon every 2 turns if I'm lucky.
We should hit twice. And then you should wound. Oh, what's the strength of it though? Probably 6, right? It's strength 6.
Yeah.
So then you're only wounding half the time. So you're absolutely right. Statistically, it takes you 2 turns to kill 1 cannon.
Yeah.
And
that's with 3 of them, isn't it? 80 points each. So you're basically spending, if you take
I think 4 of them at 360. Is it that with 360?
320.
320. I think they lose to 2 bombards.
Yes.
Wow. These Border Prince bombards are insane. At 100 points, they're insane.
Basically, for what you've got those 3 there, I could get 4 bolt throwers.
Yeah. And that's insane when you think about it. I mean, these bombards are cheaper than Empire Great Cannons, and in my opinion, are better. Because Empire Great Cannons, they've got that +2 strength, but if they misfire, they basically blow up. In my experience, they really do struggle. I'm continued to be whelmed by the organ gun. Neither under or overwhelmed. It doesn't tend to go funky like the Hellblaster volley gun, but it does seem to always have some kind of minus involved. Hit on 5s because it's either misfired or it's at range or something. So it's fine. That's fine. That's ridiculous in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going on to some positives though for both sides. White Lions did the business.
Yes.
They carved through me in 2 turns.
They did, to be fair. They seemed to be a lot more killy than Swordmasters. But then I wasn't going up against Earthen Ramparts. That was a big difference.
But even so, I think what we've learned is Swordmasters and White Lions can do the business. Your elite infantry isn't the weakness. I think you're struggling with projecting force because your bolt throwers aren't particularly strong and your characters are either very expensive on dragons or are just too fragile on griffins. So that's a bit of an issue. And your cavalry is frankly dog shit.
Yeah.
I think we can agree. Dragon Princes weren't really an upgrade. In fact, you said you wanted the Silver Helms back, which is a really... Look at that face. That's the face of a man who's given into the Silver Helms. But so yeah, elite infantry seems to do well. I was impressed turn 1 with the Sea Guard. And then turn 2... onwards, they kind of fudged it.
Well, they were only there for 2 turns. But we got 1 round of lucky shooting, then they got battered. That unit's 500 points.
Expensive.
Yeah, with the 2 characters. So that's...
Because is it 11 points per model, 12 points per model?
12 points with a shield.
And Spearmen are 9?
Yeah.
And Archers are what, like 8?
Archers are 10. Archers are 10 points.
Wow. But I guess they have the longbows, which have the potential to get the AP. And they've got the base ballistic skill 4, so at range they're typically hitting at 4s, which is pretty decent.
Yeah. Perhaps need to have more than 10. Perhaps you just need to take 2,000 points worth of archers and sod all else.
It's
That's one way.
it's a tactic. It's certainly a tactic. I tell you what, I was actually really impressed with bows in general. Whether it was bows there or bows there, because of the volley fight. I'd completely forgotten about that. That gives you serious volume. Because what you need to do is, I think the way you make high elves work is A, play the square base comp, go up to 240. I think you need that. 2400, I should say. And then I think the other thing that's going through my mind is you need to have the elite infantry to take the charges, and then you need to have the archers to project the force. And that forces the enemy to come to you, and then you whittle them with a couple of turns of good bow fire, because you get access to battle magic. I think elves do.
Yeah.
Well, that you've got Curse of Arrow Attraction in there, which gives you reroll ones to hit on enemy unit.
Yeah.
So you could curse me, plague or rust me, go elementalism, battle magic, and suddenly you're just pin-cushioning one of my units. So the arrows are getting drawn in, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s at range.
Yeah.
And then your AP2 base.
Arrows, no.
If you had put plague or rust on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's some, but I think the issue is you have got elite infantry and your force projectors have been letting you down. It was so cool, that Sea Guard unit, though. It looked good when it was the 2 ranks and it followed the volley, fired the volleys. I honestly thought you had me after that first volley.
No,
I really did.
No, I could have supported them better if I, perhaps left something for a flank charge. But again, if I'd left them on the flank charge, they're going to get shot. So that was conundrum I was in. If I left them in a place where I could actually do something with it, I'm taking 2 cannons. And I know you say you only kill 2 or 3
infantry a turn. Yeah.
If you're doing 2 or 3 infantry with 3 guns, that's
starts adding up.
That's 10 or 11 infantry on a unit of 28 in 2 turns. Combat ineffective. So,
True.
So
but you hope to get into combat by then. I don't know what it is, but if you were looking at this board, if I was to conjure up my perfect elven army for this board, I'd have a unit of white lions or swordmasters there, and a unit of white lions or swordmasters there, and then I'd have several units of archers and bolt throwers interspersed, so that the enemy is forced to come into here. And I'm thinking archers. I'm thinking magic missiles. I'm thinking magical vortexes. Slow me down. Difficult terrain. You make kill zones.
Yeah.
Make kill zones. I think you can do it, but I tell you what, I think high elves are genuinely a hard army to get to grips with. They really are. And I think Renegade Crowns are actually a really surprisingly easy army to get to grips with. Take infantry, take the best armor you can get on that infantry, take 3 or 4 guns, done. The army, because there's not many units in the army, the agony of choice isn't really there. Your decisions are already really made for you.
Yeah.
And I do think after 2 games of playing them, I know I've only played against high elves, but I do think of 2 games of playing them, I've kind of got them figured out.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with the high elves, you must be coming up to double digits of games with them, and you still figure it. You're still figuring it out. Yeah, exactly. I think, Simon, we knew what the answer was in our very first game. The opening scene of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. A line of spearmen and swordmasters and archers. That's what you need, baby. That's what you need. And I'm actually thinking of doing the dirty peasant version of that with Bretonnians, because I'm going to take lines of peasant bowmen and then men-at-arms bricks going forward. Do you want to know how much a men-at-arms is, Simon? 4 points. And the men-at-arms... But the thing is, hear the stat line, and then you'll go, oh, actually, you overpay him. So it's weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 2. So you're hitting me on 2s with white lions and swordmasters.
Yeah.
And I'm leadership 5. So
it is, and I've never once had them below leadership 10.
That's true. I do get to try and boost my leadership a little bit.
It's all right saying you're only leadership 5 if actually you're basically on 10 permanently until things get really sticky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I do think the idea of just rocking up with what I call Team Agincourt and just having like waves of bowmen and men at arms. I don't think it'd be a particularly good list because I feel like my bowman would eventually start struggling with sight lines. But the idea of being able to get it's like taking a brick of 40 peasants and it only costing like 160 points. It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, it'd be a fun list one way or another. Fun for me anyway. But I think it would be quite fun for you because it'd be that classic, even if you lose, you could look down and see all the bodies you've killed.
Yeah.
I think bringing it back to this game, I think one of the issues you're having is that you're getting outnumbered and you're not getting the feeling of killing a horde.
Yeah.
Which is a big difference.
No, because your troops actually feel more elite than mine.
Yeah. It's the full plate armor.
Yeah.
Easy access to this level of full plate or full plate equivalent is wild.
Yeah.
Really, really wild. And you know what's I've just thought of something. I basically get better Loth and Seaguard than you.
Yeah.
With these guys.
Yeah.
Because think about how much you pay for Loth and Seaguard? 12 points?
12 points with the shield.
4 points. Plus crossbow, 6 points. Plus shield and heavy armor, 9 points. And when I get charged, I'm on a 3-up save. And my crossbows are longer range than yours.
And they've got AP.
They do, but only on 6s. But it's still AP2.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if there's been some addition creep in Old World 2 years in. I don't have naval discipline, but I'll be honest, I don't really want naval discipline.
Naval discipline gave me a whole total of 9 shots.
You got you 4 kills, didn't it, from the charging in?
But I got lucky on the roll, but actually you're paying all those points. Sorry, no, it was rank of 15, minusing 40. It was 14 shots that you're paying. It got
you 5 combat res because you got 4 kills, and it meant that when you lost your back rank, you still had a rank.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
it's not bad, but it didn't make a difference.
Not really.
No. Do you think one last thing to say before we sign off? Do you think it would have made a difference if they hadn't done that big flea?
No, because you'd have just battered them anyway.
Would have taken a bit long. I guess it wouldn't have made it.
You did have 2 units into that. Let's be fair. So yeah.
You say my infantry are good and more elite. It is true, but that's a 500 point brick, and that's a 500 point brick.
Yeah.
So you would expect 1,000 points to kind of steam. Yeah.
But I think that 500 points seems a lot better value than my 500 points.
I wonder how it would have gone in a 1-on-1. Could have been close, I reckon.
Possibly. Maybe it should have been more aggressive with the White Lions.
I just can't get... Dude, I'll say this 1,000 times. That line of Seaguard holding the pass looked amazing.
Yeah, for 2 turns it survived.
Dude, better to look good for 2 turns than look shit for... Look, I would rather look good for 2 turns and lose than look shit for 6 turns and win. That's what I would rather. But lots to think about. And lots more beat lab thoughts, cooking up new lists. One thing to ask you, Simon. In the face, obviously you're going to have to sleep on things and make decisions, but in the face of the last couple of games with your high elves, are you thinking it's time to put a spear into every elven citizen's hand and make a big elf horde?
No.
No?
I don't have the models.
Hypothetically speaking.
No.
Okay. A bow? A las gun? Are we going back to 40k?
It's a lot of investment for something that might.
So what are you thinking? Maybe Sword Masters and Lions together?
I'm thinking completely different faction.
Oh, Tomb Kings?
Well, I'm gonna
Let me tell you, you'll go from playing on hard mode to playing on very fucking easy mode if you go to Tomb Kings, man. No, definitely recommend it.
I don't know if it's worth going all in on that for a theory that's.
I think it's a good point. And, you've got your elves, you've had a few games with them, and you've enjoyed them. But you don't have to play the same army every single week.
Yeah.
So maybe you were thinking about a Gobbo army. Maybe try the Channel Gobbos.
Yeah.
Try them out. And you're also thinking of Tomb Kings as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a long-term project. So.
True. I guess the only other question is, it's 1 box of bowmen and 1 box of spearmen. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's still potentially good money being thrown after bad. Not to, it sounds like a bit of a brutal statement, but you know I'm not meaning it in that way. Yeah. But I think your elves look great, mate. And it'll be interesting to see how you improvise, adapt, and overcome in the future. But you guys let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the game? How do you think Simon can pivot to make his elves work? And if you know any cheeky combos, then please let us know. If you did enjoy the game, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Big thank you to Simon for coming down. And of course, a big thank you to the channel members and Patreons and Kick subs and Twitch subs and all of those people that go above and beyond the Call of Duty, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this full time. I know I say it every week, but I mean it every week. You are the lifeblood of this channel. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, see you guys next time.